Have you ever listened to a song and thought, wait, that lyric makes zero sense? Me too. Today we're ripping apart the most gloriously questionable song lines, misheard classics, and the weird little moments that prove songwriters are either geniuses or thus very lazy. Hey everybody, I like music, but I like poking it with a stick even more. We'll cover bad defenses in crime ballads, the lazy list country song, rappers who overshare, childhood lyric fantasies, and the absolute best misheard lines that make you wonder what everyone else is actually singing. Let's go. Let's start with Bob Marley, great song. Questionable courtroom tactics. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. That's your defense. Imagine being the judge. Okay, you admit to shooting one cop, but not the other. Case dismissed. Nope. You don't get a free pass because you missed one lawman. That is a terrible legal defense, a solid 0 out of 10. Next up, Sade's smooth operator. It's mood music incarnate, but her lyric coast to coast, LA to Chicago is weird. Coast to coast, sure, but which coast is Chicago on? Unless Sade's reading a map through a lava lamp, that line just sounds like lyrical shorthand for I looked at a map once. It's a classic case of sounding cool mattering more than actually making sense. Then there's country music, which absolutely loves the list song. You know the type. I love this town, dogs on porches, high school football, a dirt road, and people eat it up. Why? Because it's a mirror. It could be your town. But let's be honest, half the time it reads like someone describing a lifestyle from a nostalgia brochure. It's great for sing-alongs, not so great for poetry class, but hey, if it works, it works. Now let's talk about rappers, who can be brilliant storytellers. They can also be very, very literal. Biggie says, "You got a gun up in your waist, please do and shoot up the place, 'cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby." Let's translate that, please don't shoot. Also, please impregnate those women. That's not negotiation, that's just weird priorities. Then there's the other side, the hyper-literal braggers. Take 2 Chainz. She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. Captivating. Pulitzer material. Just kidding. And we can't talk about literal lyrics without mentioning Lil Wayne, whose lines can sound like someone burned the dictionary and then rolled in the ashes. My favorite, I got 10 bathrooms. I could crap all day. I'm sorry? What? We're talking literal mansion logistics here. Is your home a restroom theme park? If your big rapper flex involves your plumbing habits, maybe it's time to rethink your metaphors. This gets me thinking, if I were a rapper, I'd rap about my 2008 Ford Escape. Forget Bugattis and Bentleys. I'm on that mid-sized SUV swag. 5-star safety. 7 airbags. Honestly, that's more useful life advice than half the car flexing in modern rap. Plus, it's much easier to maintain. No one raps about the oil changes on a Lamborghini. This all makes me appreciate the old school gems. Rappers' delight is a delight because their brag lines are so goofy and human. I don't mean to brag. I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. That's just wholesome flexing. You compare that to modern obsessions with private jets and designer labels, and you can see why some of us still adore the old stuff. It's relatable, sometimes, though. Lyrics aren't goofy, they're just alarming. Let's talk about love songs that sound like threats. Bruno Mars' dramatic line, "I would catch a grenade for you," reads like an emotional hostage negotiation. "I'll throw my life away for you." Is that romantic? Or is it just unnerving? If a suitor offers to get blown up for you, maybe ask for a less explosive promise. Seriously, "I'll pick up your laundry" is so underrated. But the best part of all this is misheard lyrics. This is the true national pastime. Everyone makes up their own words when they can't hear the real ones. My wife, for years, belted out Lady Fallon instead of 2 Tickets to Paradise, and it nearly ended our relationship. And kids everywhere transform lyrics into kindergarten poetry, singing about a banana woman or something equally absurd. The best songs are often the ones that let us invent our own lines. Have you ever noticed how modern pop sounds a lot like a kid's song? It's because earwormy pop is basically just sophisticated nursery rhymes. They use simple, repetitive hooks, call and response choruses, and melodies that loop until your brain just caves. The wheels on the bus go round and round, become spin me right round, baby, right round. It's the same formula, just with auto-tune and a synth beat. Kids do it first, pop music steals it later. Speaking of hard-to-understand lyrics, I saw Bob Dylan live once. It was a great show, but he had a sign language interpreter on stage. And the honest irony is that the deaf folks in the audience probably understood him best. For the rest of us, his lyrics are famously cryptic, and his delivery can be, well, it's Bob Dylan. Sometimes silence would have been fine, but that's part of his charm. Ultimately, music doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. A bad lyric can be hilarious, or touching, or both. Misheard lines give us inside jokes that last a lifetime. Those country list songs let entire towns sing along as one. Rappers wax literal and weird, and it's entertaining. And let's face it, every generation thinks the lyrics were better back in their day, until they listen closely and realize they were just as strange. Music is messy, and that's exactly what makes it so great. So, which lyric made you scratch your head or laugh out loud? Drop your favorite ridiculous or misheard line in the comments. I read them all and I'll feature the best ones in the next video. Hit like if you've ever butchered a song in the car, subscribe for more music rant therapy, and share this with that one friend who absolutely mashes the lyrics. See you next time.